The gloom and doom forecast of a marijuana-fueled Wild West has not actually materialized out in Colorado, where recreational marijuana has been legal now for a couple years. However, that is not to say that there hasn't been fallout from that state's Rocky Mountain high. As Ohio voters head to the polls on Tuesday and decide the future of Issue 3, they're trying to waive all that. NBC4's Duane Pohlman traveled to Colorado to see firsthand how pot is changing that state's landscape.
This is our Green Mile.
At huge marijuana grow facilities like Medicine Man in Denver, Colorado.
We have 40,000 square feet of grow facility.
People like Sally Vanderveer are cashing in.
This bucket is probably worth 10,000.
10,000 bucks?
Yeah.
On this endless crop of pot.
You're surrounded by the best marijuana anywhere.
Right.
Far from the hippie communal farm, Medicine Man is a high-tech, multi-million-dollar corporate operation.
We think we have it down.
With a big payroll.
We're employing 70 people.
A top tax bracket.
I pay about $300,000 in taxes a month.
And a staggering pot payout.
We sold about $12 million in product last year.
Sure, when you're making money, you've got to think this is the greatest world possible.
Thomas Gorman, director of the federal Rocky Mountain High-Intensity Drug Trafficking Administration, says the impact in Colorado reveals some troubling trends since pot became legal, including a 40% increase in drug-related school suspensions and expulsions, a 46% hike in hospitalizations related to marijuana, and a 72% jump in cases of children exposed to marijuana. But Gorman is most concerned by this, a 32% increase in marijuana-related traffic deaths.
People get killed because of that.
Vanderveer disagrees with the numbers and says pot is similar to alcohol and should be treated the same way.
If I were Sally Coors instead of Sally Vanderveer and I was walking into your state saying, I'm going to open a great new distillery and I'm going to pay taxes to you, Ohio, how would you feel about that?
Wide open.
Right.
Right?
Right.
Same thing.
In Colorado, like here in Ohio, a future in these weeds all depends on who you ask.
If we do this in the state of Ohio, what do we expect to see?
You can probably expect to see more kids using marijuana. You can probably see more discipline in the schools. You can probably see more college kids using it, greater impaired driving, fatalities, hospitalizations, ERs. If Colorado is your model.
Am I looking at the future of places like Ohio?
If they regulate marijuana as they do alcohol and assume that the people of Ohio are responsible adults and won't go crazy with this and will keep it away from their children and will then accept all of the tax revenue, not to mention the tourism.
Duane Pohlman, NBC4.
A lot of information spelled out there, and just to let you know, this is just one of a series of recent stories on marijuana legalization. For a slideshow of pictures from our trip to Colorado and other stories on Issue 3, simply visit our website at NBC4i.com. 6/8